Hey guys, welcome. Um, right here is my list for for my live loss and review. So anybody want to give their own ideals? Let me know. The I'm gonna start with review. Anybody reviews? I'm actually gonna be right back. And Channel Zero is actually part of my review series. To tell you the truth, Channel Zero is part of the creepy pasta. If anybody want to know, Channel Zero is full of creepy pastas like Count Cove and all that. So into a TV series. I don't get why they don't even turn all of those creepy pastas into horror movie. They did Slenderman, but Slenderman didn't even become a horror movie. And feel free to chat in. Didn't even do so well. So feel free to chat below. The Devil Do. The Devil Do is a found footage horror film about a man and woman that spent having a baby, but the baby turned out to be the Antichrist. The reason why I don't want to do this is because certain reasons. Certain reasons I would mention. And I also have Devil May Cry on 2025 on both the review and the lives lost count. So I would do both. So it is Love, Death, and Robot Season 1. Danganronpa. I'm actually just going to do Goodbye Despair and the animation. Then I do the Despair arc and the Future arc. And on as a lives lost count. Then I do the 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 rest as a review. The Wicker Man. I don't know much about the Wicker Man, but I will actually do a lives lost count for the Wicker Man. Actually, a review for it. Hatchin is actually a body horror I call it the Hatchin, but it's all actually called the Hatchin. It called the Hatchin. It's a body horror about a young girl found in a egg and turned into a it turned into a version of her. I want to do a lives lost count on it, but there are only 2 deaths, and what actually happened to it. Hey, Brooke. Nothing much. I'm just. This is my. I'm actually giving people a chance to do reviews and chance to tell what they want me to review and what they want me to actually actually review and actually want me to to do a lives lost count on. Squid Games, I will actually do a review because it's a Korean horror film. It's a Korean series, and I actually will just do a review because uh, where do I begin? It didn't. I treaded waters with this the Korean Squid Games. I can actually do a lives lost count for American, but the uh, the Korean I will actually do a lives lost count. The Exorcist I'm only going to do a review because there's so much I can actually put into a review than a lives lost. The, I can put in the deaths, but what I actually put in the lives lost count, I actually had to take time to watch the film and count the kills. What actually happened in each death? Supernatural. When did you start? It's 8 minutes. I think at 1 p.m. I actually told it was 8 minutes ago. So about 1 p.m. So anybody would like a lives lost count that they want, and also I'm limited to any work that any lives lost count that I already did. Final Destination, Cocaine Bear. I have Alter Game, Doki Doki Literature Club, Fortnite, Roblox, and and I'm actually not on my ordinary live stream. I'm actually on screen share. If I'm on my ordinary live stream, I can actually share the live normally. So let's actually do. Hold on, Brooke. My Fortnite username. I think it's the same as my Xbox username, Willoka17. I gotcha. Gotcha, Brooke. Willoka 17 77305. Willoka 177305. Willoka 177305. I just did.
got one for my lawnmower before I ran it over. Mason had it all fixed up for me until I ran it over. Where's my phone? The 1%. Oh yeah. That's why I took a damn Mine's at 81 and you can't have it.
Loca 17.
Give me that. I gotta get some fruit.
WILLOKA 177305. WILLOKA 177305. That's strange. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Brooke. Okay. Hi, Serenity. Bap. Sophia, what do you mean? Hey, Serenity. Wait a minute. I'm. I don't even have kids, guys. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't even have kids. So so calling somebody my kid is just not not just cruel. It just okay. A, okay, we can actually do reviews, and also people can choose the reviews, and people also can choose what go on the reviews, and people can also choose what go on the lives lost count. What go on the lives lost count is things that I actually wanted to cover on the lives lost count, and I can. And things that I can't cover because I don't like the movie, or I can't because the show too long, or it's mainly because, well, and not because I don't like the movie, it's because I don't want to get into into I want to get into the lore more better in the review than into the lives lost count. Yeah, I know. There is actually there's actually one that's a limited ammo. It, how long I've been on? Okay, guys. Now, oh, what do I want to cover in for my reviews? The reviews are mainly cover I know. I covered rubber. If you actually want to know what rubber is. Rubber is about a uh type a setting the a tire that kills by te- telekinetic powers. I do not know why. I think it a stupid plan for a horror movie, so that's why I'm actually going to just cover it on as a review. Yeah, the new season is actually on here, on there. Awful, awful. Sweet Home. Honestly, I will actually cover Sweet Home because this is actually what people can put on my reviews or put on my lives lost count because I got a whole list of lives lost count and a whole list of people underworld. The Fifth Element. Oh, it's different horror movies. Yeah, and also anime too. As some anime that actually lose the loser bracket is Gaia Fish Attack, which I want to cover on the lives lost count because come on, it's fishes that actually crawl on their has spider legs. So yeah, I will actually cover. How many you have on your list? I lost count on here on my lives lost count, and I lost count on my review. I should number these, but for my review, Dead Stream. Men and Mad God. Because Mad God is animation and also depend on the freaking if it's also countable, I will actually count them. Yeah, The Walking Dead will actually be. Yeah, yeah, I am not going to do the no joking. This is a horror movie called The Blackened. I am not joking. I am not joking. That yeah, Y2K is a horror movie. Yeah, Kill Bill will actually be featured on my horror movie series, on my Lives Lost Count series. But for my review, honestly, The Heretic just. I'm a Christian, but that movie just rubbed me the wrong way. If I actually. I haven't seen it yet. If anybody know why I put the stuff, you know why. Honestly, this is a body switching horror movie, and I want to see if it does have lies kills in it. So I'm gonna do it as a both a as a as a lives lost count and a horror review. So if I so I can actually watch both it so I can get ready for it. What is oh I got my has Violet and yeah, yep, Hasbin Hotel. If anybody was a fan of Hasbin Hotel, yep. There is going to be a Hasbin Hotel Lives Lost count. So I'm going to see how I'm going to count those kills, because feature on the Demi horror rewards I win in best villain. Welcome, Long Legs, to my Lives Lost count. Yep, Long Legs will actually be featured on the Lives Lost count. Alright, you already seen I already show you that the Moreau Island, White House down, the demolition. Have a good day. I'm going to go. Okay, have a good day. Bread, new cherry flavor. Honestly, this is only season 1, and I actually will do a Lives Lost count for it. But hearing the portrait of the serial killer, I will actually not do, because it unlikely due to heavily it draws real life events. Yeah. Yep, I'm doing brain damage. The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. Well, that will be all a review. As soon as the new Treehouse of Horror special comes on, and also season 36, episode 5 comes on, I will actually, I'm actually going to watch all of them. Hi, Garrett. But for Halloween, I am doing Night of the Demons. If you actually, what is Night of the Demons? Well, if you guys wondering, Night of the Demons is actually basically about um the deaths on here is actually really important. the Night of the Demons trilogy will the Night of the Demons. Then I will actually get ready for Night of the Demons. Night of the Demons after party when it comes out. Yep, I am doing the American in Werewolf in London duology. That means American Werewolf in London, then American Werewolf in Paris. And also, there's going to be a reboot in establishment. The Fly. Well, here's the deal with The Fly. I will actually do the Fly 1958 through 1965 for my review. Then the Fly by Georgia, 1980, 1986 through 89. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. No, because I knew nobody will. I will actually say why, because everybody will, because although I will actually not do this because I only can do the original Rocky Horror Picture Show, not Shock Treatment, or the Rocky. Let's do the Time Warp again. I will actually, because I don't want to bring myself to do that for the lives lost count, and I don't know if they do even have kills in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. If they actually do, if you guys actually watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show and they do have kills in it, lives lost in it, let me know in the comments. Let me know, and I actually will count the lives lost. Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, all the horror themed kids shows that are basically horror based will be featured on the Lives Lost count, which means Scooby Doo. The Scooby Doo 2002, Nightmare Before Christmas, Coraline. But honestly, I can't even do Coraline Lives Lost count because the only lives I only can count a couple of the lives lost because some of the characters I can't even count. Basically, and also I have to count the other mother's severed hand as a lives lost. The Pope, the Pope's exorcist. You know my, you know my thing. Nope, I will not do that. Hercule Poirot. Uh, I don't even know this. I am not going to do that. So no, Hellraiser. Yeah, I'm going to do Hellraiser. Give me time. Frankenstein. Honestly, Frankenstein, I haven't done Frankenstein yet. The original Frankenstein, so I'm actually going to do it as a review. All the Frankenstein movies. But some hyper gamer. But some will actually some that are modern day like Lisa Frankenstein or any will actually be featured on the Lives Lost count. Misery. No, you're not going to get me to do Misery. To get Annie Wilkes, there's only two deaths, the cop and Annie Wilkes. And I guess that's it. If anybody have a horror movie that you want me to do, let me know. For my Lives Lost count and both Lives Lost count and uh, and a review. If not, this will be the end of my live stream, and this will be the end of my live stream. Sorry, I'm going to go. Okay, see you, pro gamer. Bye. Bye.